Play it on Xbox One.
Hello and welcome to the fourth and final Forza Horizon 4 live stream from Playground Games in the UK, and this week it's spring. Each week we've been showing you a different season from the game, and now we're moving on to the fourth and final season to take a look at, but we've got so much for you coming up in the stream. We're going to be taking a look at the brand new game. It's some brand new information on the game's soundtrack, something I know a lot of you are eager to learn more about. We've also got some inside info on the audio of Forza Horizon 4, including an exclusive look at the recording of the Forza Horizon 4 cover car, the McLaren Senna. We also have a big reveal of Forza Horizon 4 brand new team-based competitive online mode, Team Adventure, which is pretty exciting, and we've also will visit the city of Edinburgh, which I'm really excited about. And for all of you watching at home, watching on Mixer, you're gonna have a chance of winning this in-game cosmetic item. Just get involved with the chat and you may have a chance of getting your hands on the code for that item in Forza Horizon 4. But you know what? I am joined by the ever-present Ralph and Ben to talk us through the game. Thank you so much. Spring, tell us about it.
It's here, isn't it? Yeah, this is the fourth and final of the seasons. It's the fourth and final live stream that we're doing here from Playground. We've come all the way through the year, and spring is the season we're going to be showing today. It's radically different visually from what we showed last week in winter. You get that same sensation in game, I think, that you do in the real world when winter turns to spring and life comes back to the environment. The trees regain their leaves, the world is carpeted in beautiful flowers, and there's a fair bit of rain as well in the UK.
And also, we mentioned Team Adventure, which I'm really excited about seeing. What have we got going on?
Oh, so we've got an awesome head-to-head battle with two teams. Simply the Test, who are the name given to a team of guys in the studio who are representing the Test team, and then we've got Designers, of course, yeah. Brilliant name for representing.
Who do you think is going to kind of take home the crown?
Technically, Simply the Test is being represented by CJ, who was the best man at my wedding. So I kind of have to back that team, really, don't I?
And what about you, Ralph?
So I'm obviously impartial, but I do believe that the Designers will take it. I mean, this is two teams, obviously. It's a big grudge match. These guys really don't like each other. It's gonna be fun to watch. And also, I think more seriously, it's going to be great for people who have been asking throughout these streams. Show us Team Adventure. We've kind of mentioned it before. It's the brand new online PvP, like truly competitive mode that we have in the game. Obviously, you can tell from the name, it's team-based, and we're going to be showing that off and exactly how it works a little bit later on.
I am excited, but first we're going to be taking a look at spring itself. So I think we should kind of get ourselves into some gameplay because let's see those changes. We've seen summer, we've seen autumn, we've seen winter. Now we get to see spring, which I'm really excited about, because it's like autumn and spring are always some of my favourite seasons in the year. So because it's nice and cool, it's not too hot, unlike the baking heat we've had over the past couple of weeks. But where are we in the world?
So we are actually towards the sort of north end of the Lake District, sort of on the border of what we would consider the English versus Scottish part of our map. And yeah, as you can see, Ralph already mentioned it, but it's a radically different visual to obviously the winter that we showed you last week. So all of the leaves have started to return to some of the trees, some have sort of stayed skeletal and sort of give you that really nice difference in the silhouette interest in the world that is very specific to spring. We've also got loads more moisture sort of ambiently in the world, so it's our wettest season in Britain. That's represented in games. So you get a lot of that standing water, lots of the deformable mud that we talked about in autumn, but also the lighting model is also now updated with all the sky catchers that we got from the spring season in real life. So you get a slightly higher sun arc than you would in winter, so the days are slightly longer. You get a little bit more brightness generally to the environment. And also you get all these really lovely pops of colour, so you get all the wildflowers that start to carpet the woodland, all the trees start to explode with little blossoms.
We know how much you love trees.
I do love the trees, yeah. But yeah, it's a very fresh visual, and I think that's the thing for me that really typifies spring in Britain, is that really fresh, crisp feel. And most of that comes from the excellent lighting work that the guys have done upstairs.
I just noticed Andy just took his wing mirror out. It was just kind of like, that doesn't need that going around in spring. So we have seen like the big changes of like all the seasons over the past 4 weeks. One of the biggest things I want to know is how's that going to continue to change from after the launch of the game?
Yeah, that's a great question, because the last 4 weeks we've been showing kind of what the first 4 weeks, I guess, will be like when the game launches later this year. Everyone in the community will be taken through these seasons sequentially, just like in real life. But I think, and we mentioned this at E3, our commitment, I think, from this team to the people who are going to play the game. But I think, and we mentioned, the changes don't stop there. It's not just the 4 seasons will change in the ways we've seen over the last couple of weeks. The game is going to keep changing after launch as we continue to support it, as we continue to create new content for it, create new features for it, add stuff to the game. And really the point behind the seasons, their transitions, the timing, that weekly cadence of seasons post-launch, is so that we can continue to deliver amazing stuff to this game. Some stuff that we have planned, some stuff I think that will come from feedback from the community post-launch, and not just for months, but I think for years after this game ships.
Yeah, which is really exciting as well. It's kind of like getting the community feedback and seeing what they want as well. Which is why as well, if you're watching on Mixer, remember, get involved, ask any questions you have for Ralph or Ben about spring or anything to do with Forza Horizon 4. We can answer them right here and now. But also, last week we took a look at the winter map. And I know we also have the spring map, which is going to go out on the Forza Motorsport social channels. So it's at Forza Motorsport and also at Forza Motorsport official on Instagram.
So worth looking at here, I think. I don't think we've shown the forest just yet. If Andy keeps driving and maybe goes a little bit off the track, I think there's probably an interesting thing. Definitely for people who have played Horizon games before, for people that have played Horizon 3 in particular, we've had a lot of feedback on how to put it, tree language, I guess, or smashable language we call it in the studio. It's something that we've actually worked on a great deal in this game. Basically, the feedback from 3 is that you don't know as you're approaching a tree if it's going to break or if it's going to stop you dead. And that gets pretty frustrating. That's something that we have spent a lot of time during this game working on. We've worked on a system whereby hopefully, and I think you can probably see it here, the thickness of trees is very clear as you're driving, even through a thick forest like this one, so that you always have a pretty good confidence level as to what's going to break when your car hits it and what's actually going to kind of break your car when you hit it. And as a result, and I'm going to challenge Andy to prove me right now, which might be a mistake, it's actually much easier to drive through wooded areas, even through dense forests like this, if you compare it maybe to the rainforest from Forza Horizon 3. which was a pretty perilous place to try and drive through. I think most people ended up just taking the roads through it. It's actually much clearer and much more readable as a player in Horizon 4. So that's something, it's kind of low level, but it's something that we're pretty proud of, and I think players will appreciate when they really get into the game.
Yeah, it does look incredible as well. It's so much fun as well. Like all the trees, all the kind of like spring colours popping out, and just being able to kind of traverse through that world. Because I know I was guilty of that in Forza Horizon 3. Every time going through a rainforest, I just hit a tree dead, hit my rewind as much as possible, and try and find that perfect route through. So quite excited to try this out. But what else can people pick up with Spring, Ben?
With Spring, well, so I kind of already talked a lot about what.
You know, all the colour. I saw the snowy mountain peaks in the distance.
Well, that's true, yeah. So actually, you do get a bit of residual snow that sort of it recedes back up into the very peaks of the highest areas of the map. So you still get areas where there's a little bit of snow happening here and there. Also, like I know this is the sort of thing that I would personally get very excited about, Benny, as you know. But all the greens are a specific type of green. So Spring has like we actually went out with colour scanners and scanned all the values of all the leaves from the trees at different seasons, and they're much fresher, and they don't sort of go to that sort of darker value of green, which again lifts everything up and makes everything feel slightly more fresh than summer, where everything becomes much more mature and also much more lush in the environment.
Right. Well, Ben, thank you very much for talking to us as well. I know you're going to be returning in a little bit, but I think it is now time to move on to more. We've got loads more coming up on the stream as well, including having a look at the soundtrack. We've also got that epic grudge match with the brand new Team Adventure mode, along with having a deep dive into the audio of Forza Horizon 4 and the recording of the game's cover car, the McLaren Senna. We're also going to be taking a look at Edinburgh to explore the game's beautiful city. But right now, we've got some news on that soundtrack, which Ralph is going to talk us through, which I'm extremely excited about. So Ralph, take it away.
Yeah, well, that's right, and people have been on the chat in all three of the streams that we've done already asking about soundtrack. It's obviously something that people are really excited to hear about. Music is an incredibly important part of Horizon games. Going right back to the first game, music kind of sets the tone, it sets the atmosphere of the festival and of the driving experience. So I understand people are really excited to hear what's on the soundtrack. I'm gonna disappoint people by not revealing very much about the soundtrack. The music that's in it, that's still a couple of months away. That's something that runs right the way up till the game ships. But what we can do today is talk a little bit more about some of the radio stations that will be appearing in the game, which is great. I think we've got a bit of a graphic that we can stick up to show you the 6 radio stations within the game, and I can talk to each of them a little bit and tell you in particular who the DJs are going to be in these stations. So Horizon Block Party was made its debut in Forza Horizon 3. It's kind of our party hip-hop station. With us being in the UK now, we've changed the DJ for that station. And actually the DJ is someone that you might well have heard of. Mr. Jam is Radio 1 and Radio 1 Extra DJ, and he has been good enough to come and be the DJ for Block Party in Horizon 4, which is great. He's done a brilliant job of that. From memory, the other 2 stations which have been in every Horizon game, Block Party and Pulse, are back. People love them. For me, they combine to create really the sound of Horizon games. Scott Tyler is back as the DJ for Bass Arena. I've forgotten her name. Somebody help me out. Amy Simpson, thank you, is back as the DJ for Pulse. And they are offering exactly the same kind of music that they have done previously, dance music in Bass Arena and chilled electronica in Pulse. What else? We've got Timeless FM has come back as well, including the Australian DJ Don Thompson has emigrated from Australia to stay in touch with the Horizon Festival. And an old favourite that skipped a game actually, Horizon XS. Is back. So that is our rock station this time. That's where you're going to get your big riffs. And we have a new DJ entirely, a guy called Malk, who is the DJ for that station. And then the final one that I wanted to mention, and it's particularly appropriate because I think you can hear the music playing in the background, is a record label that we've worked with for a couple of games now. They're really good friends of ours. Hospital Records return for Horizon 4. And I think they're even more involved with the game this time. The music you're hearing, and indeed the station which will be in the game, is one which features completely new music from that label. So even if you're massively into your drum and bass or into Hospital, this is music that you won't have heard before. And if you remember at E3, that demo we showed, the soundtrack to that was entirely soundtracked by Fred V and Graphics, an artist on that label. They came into the studio, we worked with them to soundtrack and craft the musical experience of that demo, and that will be the opening 10 minutes of the game.
It's awesome. It's pretty exciting as well, because it's one of the things that I've always loved about Forza Horizon games is the music and kind of just spending time just going along like the road, like main roads, and just kind of enjoying it. So thank you very much for talking us through that. I'm really excited to kind of hear more and like listen to more as the soundtrack gets released as like closer to the game. So thank you very much. We've still got so much. Ralph will be joining us again shortly later on the stream. But we've got so much more coming up. We have Fraser coming as well to talk us through the McLaren Senna cover car, sound, audio. It's going to be awesome as well. And we've got loads more, including that epic grudge match, all right, in the, oh God, the name's in the team adventure, and then also having a look at Edinburgh, which I'm really excited about as well as people. But Fraser, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
450 cars in the game. What's it like working on the audio?
It's a lot of work. As you can imagine, every game we kind of try and record as many cars as we possibly can, and we try and refresh the sounds that are in the game. Things that people can look forward to in this game, we've been out recording, I think some of the highlights, we had a V12 Ferrari, so we've got that in the game. You've got Andy hooning about in the Dodge Viper ACR at the minute, and that's got a really raspy actual V10 Dodge Viper engine on it, which sounds really cool. We've also been out and we've done completely end of the spectrum kind of 1920s vintage Bentleys, which are really kind of rumbly and kind of almost sound like they're falling apart, which is really cool. And every car has its own challenges, really. But obviously what people are kind of excited to hear about is obviously the cover car of Horizon 4, which is the McLaren Senna. For all of these cars, we kind of we go to an airstrip and we attach loads of microphones, and we kind of get the different perspectives of the car. We've also got some like footage of you actually going on these days and like collecting this audio, which is really exciting to see as well, because it's fun kind of seeing that like kind of be put together. So here we are, the McLaren Senna itself, and you said something special about that car as well. Yeah, so this is actually the carbon fiber version of the Senna, which is a lot more expensive than the standard one.
Yeah, 750 grand for the base version.
But I think this one's about $1 million actually. Yeah, McLaren were a great partner to work with on this. You can see they actually provided us with a 720 and a 540 to go out on the airstrip in Dunsfold and get loads of pass-bys and record the onboard sound of this stuff. It was a really great day. We got loads of authentic source, and that's one of the things that we really wanted to make sure in the game, that we got a really authentic sound for all of these McLarens. And I think we've kind of done it justice. A lot of people might assume with a V8 twin turbo that it, have a loud blow-off valve or something like that, but actually it's got a really nice, smooth, clean kind of just whistle to it, which is really cool. Yeah,
and also, but a McLaren Senna, 750 grand, $1 million, like depending on which one you go for. But you also worked on, you were telling us earlier about a car that you really, really loved, and I think we got some footage of you as well.
Yeah, this was a car that it's a new to franchise engine. It's never been in the games. The wheels of this thing were bigger than me. I mean, this thing was a beast. I think we got some exclusive footage.
Right. There we go.
Fortunately, we managed to get access to this tractor. And I think this is the first vehicle I've ever recorded where we could actually strap a man to the side of it to record it.
I would love to see you try and do that to someone with a McLaren Senna. I don't think you would have them afterwards.
I don't think so. Well, we did start off with a bigger team, and now we completed.
It's just kind of gone down one by one.
Yeah.
But it's also, so you've had 450 cars to work with, but with this game also having 4 seasons, how have you worked in putting the audio together across those 4 seasons?
So it's been a massive job. I think it's fair to say that it has been 4 times the amount of work. With a game like Horizon, we've obviously got the cars, we've got the music, and then a big part of the game is also the open world.
Yeah.
With it being the UK, I was really excited because we wanted to go out and we've got all this on our doorstep, so we wanted to visit every location in the UK and record in every single season. So, you know, we've been to the Cotswolds in all different seasons. We've been up to the Yorkshire Moors. We've done Edinburgh. I've been in Edinburgh Castle recording in the middle of winter, freezing cold. And it's not just seasons, it's time of day. So everywhere you go in the game, it sounds different depending on your location, season, time of day, and verticality, because it's one of the most vertical games that we've got. Yeah. So there's tons of stuff that changes. Like spring actually is my favorite season in the game, because I think we go from winter into spring, and winter has sort of like migrating geese and you know, robins and crows, and it's kind of stark. And then you move into spring, and you've got lambs coming out. You've got sort of cows in barns, cockerels coming out 4 o'clock in the morning until 6 or 10 in the morning. So like the sound of the game really changes depending on season.
Yeah, because one of my favourite times was when we were looking at autumn, and now you were just going along, the sound of the leaves on the floor sounded amazing, and it kind of put you in that season. Yeah, totally. I mean, we've had to work quite a lot on the new driving experiences that are in Horizon 4. Obviously, we've got deep snow, we've got deep deformable mud now. Like, I almost wrecked my car just while we were travelling around the country. I would like pull over, there's a patch of mud, and drive through it and get my car completely dirty, and also the audio designer really dirty as I drove.
What, he just stood there with a microphone? He stood there with a microphone, it just splashed all over
him. Just like covered in mud. It's like, all right, we got it, great, move on.
Yep.
It must be so much fun though, because from the small amount of time that I've had hands on the game, the audio sounds exceptional. So thank you very much for spending time and talking us through it. Like, can't wait to see more as well. But we have got so much more coming from the stream. Big thank you to Fraser as well for talking us through the audio. Love the tractor and the McLaren Senna. But we have so much more, including that epic grudge match, which I am so excited to see on Team Adventure. We're also going to be taking a look at Edinburgh. And remember, we're going to be taking questions from you guys as well. So if you've got any questions, get them in the chat so that at the end, Ben and Ralph can come through as well. And if you've got anything about Team Adventures, we're seeing stuff, because we're going to be joined by Matt and AJ as well to kind of be going through everything. But kind of thank you very much for joining us, right? We are now here at the epic grudge match, right? First of all, though, tell us a little bit about Team Adventure.
All right, so Team Adventure is kind of a natural evolution of online adventure from Forza Horizon 3. So two of the big differences are going to be, well, firstly, it's team-based, as you can tell by the name. So it's going to be a 6 versus 6.
Yep.
And the other thing is that it's restructured to really be a properly competitive game mode. So in Forza Horizon 3, you know, there were things like skills and clean, which kind of affected how well you were going to do. But this time round, it's just about how well you're doing in events, like, you know, what place you're coming in the race.
Okay, and also this epic grudge match, right? So you're representing the test team, right? Yep. How do you think you're going to do?
Well, the test team play the game every day for the last nearly 2 years, and the designers just make it work. they just design it. We're the ones who play it all the time, so we should know all of these courses inside out. We should know all the dirty tricks. So
you should take this 3-0.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. So So before we kind of get into the race itself, I think we need to kind of make a decision, right? Because your team is. Right, your team Dinosaurs. No, I keep calling you Team Dinosaur because it's Designsaurs.
Yeah, we're Team Designsaurs, representing the design team.
Right, and then yours is
Simply the Test.
Simply the Test.
Simply better than all the rest.
Better than all the rest, right? So you've even got a tagline. You've even got to the left there. I'm like, right, we've got a tagline. Right, we're the best racers. We've got this. And but however, right, Designsaurs does have Andy racing for them, who has been like kind of doing all the driving across these live streams. So. You know, he seems to choke at important moments. He seems to kind of like let the stress get to him, so that could be a factor. But what we're going to do right now as well is run a poll in the Mixer chat, okay? Who do you think is going to win? Do you think it's going to be Team Test, right? Or do you think it's going to be Team Designsaurs, right? Get in there, vote ahead, and we'll see who wins. But shall we kind of start it up?
Yeah, let's...
So then we can kind of start talking through it, so then you can kind of explain to us everything we want to know about Team Adventure, because it's something that I am really excited about seeing, because it looks really fun.
Yeah. So we've jumped in here, we're looking at it from Andy's perspectives on Team Designsaur, and he's just picked his car.
I love how Andy's got like a very upfront nameplate as well. It's just like, make sure you remember who.
Just so you know.
This is Andy's car,
this is Andy,
right?
By the way.
Avoid.
He's just sick of not being shown on the streams. People wants to make sure people remember his name.
You're just going to see like his face is on a little like on the license plate stuck around, like spot around. So as we get into this game, right.
This year we get to see all the dinosaurs, so you get to see your whole team. You see they've actually made a team in our game as well, and they've got a team name obviously, and also a logo that you got to see there. And we're right into the first race, which is going to be a cross country around Mortimer Gardens, just kind of in the northwest part of the map. It's got some like Roman ruins. It's pretty interesting.
Right, and just before we get into this, event number 1, vote in the poll who you think is going to win the first event. Is it going to be Team Dinosaurs or Team Test? Vote now as we get into it and we'll see who wins. I'm personally going for Team Test because, you know, apparently have the best drivers and also Andy's not on the team as well, which is important. Okay, here we go. Right, so talk us through.
All right, so the first event is going to be a team race. So some of you that have played Forza Horizon 3 might be familiar with this. So basically how it works is every single opposing player that you finish ahead of, you score 100 points for your team. And also the person who comes first gets a bonus 50 points. So you can see all those points tallying up on the right there. And also it's all totaled up right at the top. And the team with the most points at the end wins, you see. The Dinosaurs obviously with a lead going at the start.
You know, it's going against what the poll's saying. Team Test is the one that feels like the audience feels is going to be the winners. So it's going to be interesting.
Backed by the will of the people.
Well, yeah, you play the game the most, but everyone as designers are always the best.
How are you going to motivate your team?
If they don't win, they're coming in at the weekend.
That's just kind of a cool way to do it. It's like, all right, guys, you need to put even more practice into the racing, so they better win, or even more time at the weekend in. So, as well as the score, what other things should people be looking out for during the team adventure mode?
I think one of the important things, as well as the score, is the way that the scoring is designed means that even if you're stuck in last place, all you really need to do is make sure you try and get ahead of at least one person on the other team.
Yeah.
So you know, there's no matter what position you're in, you don't need to try and win to be a contributing factor.
Yeah, because that's something that I think a lot of people find. If they're like dead last, they have a terrible start to a race, they're dead last, they're like, oh, I'm not going to be able to win this race now, so kind of just slow down and ease up and do that. But they're here, every single place matters. So if you're in 12th position, if you take one, it could be the difference.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an overtake from 12th to 11th matters just as much as 3rd to 2nd. So every single player is kind of equally important.
Have you seen like any tactics people have started doing already in like kind of play sessions as Andy's just crashing into people already?
I think someone crashed to a shed there, so I'll give Andy a pass on that. Andy, I think the main thing is that because it's a team race, it's really important you don't interfere with your own team.
Yeah.
Like, you're not just out for yourself. If you accidentally shove one of your teammates into a tree or outside of a checkpoint, that's going to be really damaging for your team. So you need to be really careful with that.
But absolutely do interfere with the other team.
Knock them off the road. Like, I think I'd be a danger in this game because like I just crash into people and like it doesn't matter if they're on my team or the other team. It's just I'll just be like, all right, fastest way forward. I'd not be someone you'd want on your team, to be honest. All right, so we're coming up to the end of this lap right now, and at the top as well, you can clearly see who's winning.
Yeah, so there's a 150-point lead for design, obviously.
You're just like obviously right inside Adrian's going like, oh no,
designer.
Like what's going on? Okay, so end of the race, you've got Team Test, right? It's got 1,750 points, and Team Dinosaurs 1,900, which means the poll was wrong, all right? They went for Team Test, you sold them out, and now they've kind of ended up losing the race. Team Dinosaurs takes the first map, but what happens now, and what's the next step in the team adventure?
So an important thing to know about team adventure is it works as a best of 5. So that means it's the first of 3 points.
Yeah.
And so we'll get to see here. The current score is 1-0 to design. And now we're going to go into the second event, which is going to be Free Roam Rush, which is going to be quite a different kind of team race. Once we get into it, we'll kind of explain how the difference is.
Right, so what we'll do is we get into that. You've seen everyone play in the first race. Vote now in the poll for the second race, which is that Free Roam Rush. Okay, who do you think is going to win? Team Test or Dinosaurs? Vote now, and just kind of explain what we're playing for.
All right, so Free Roam Rush is kind of an evolution of the Drive to Event phase that was in Forza Horizon 3, but then it kind of didn't really contribute that much to overall adventure. But this time, it's a proper event that counts just as much as every other event in the adventure. And the key difference is it's a team race, but it's a team race with no checkpoints. So you can take any route you like to get to the end. So there's a lot of strategy in like what route you're going to take and whether you're going to stick to the roads or beeline it across the cross country.
Yeah, absolutely. World knowledge is a key factor for these parts because there's no checkpoints that you have to hit through. You just have to be the first to the end of the road. But you've got to know, is now a safe time to cut across country or should I be sticking to the roads here?
I think it's also going to be really exciting with seasons because seasons are going to change how you approach each of these races.
Absolutely. So, you know, in winter, obviously, that big lake freezes and that's a massive shortcut that opens up. Whereas, in fact, I think in this one, they have to navigate around the big lake because it's not the quickest way to go.
Well, yeah, you know, I don't know how about you, but I think this kind of driving your car into a big pool of water isn't going to go too well.
It's not renowned for being speedy.
No.
Yeah.
All right, so what's going on now? So this is the first time they're kind of going across country.
So you can see there was the road was actually really slow in that case. So everyone just cut straight across the landscape and taking that shortcut to get ahead, which can lead to some interesting jumps, but it's all in good fun. And
we also saw those destructible trees just kind of like bouncing around, just like flying across the sky. Who is winning right here? It's actually Dinosaurs are winning this one, aren't they?
No, this Team Test is winning. So,
yes, the blue team, Team Test is actually
just
hit by 50 points. So it's
you were behind though. Like you were like you're kind of pulling it ahead, and now Team Test is actually starting to rack up as you just get crashed into.
Yeah, that was Dinosaurs taking their own teammates out there, literally not listening to what Matt said to avoid doing that.
After this, I'm going upstairs.
Right. That was close. And Andy just kind of had that decision of does he go right and then just kind of followed the Dinosaur straight across the side.
Yeah, he's managed to gain a bit of time there by taking that shortcut.
Which is not what we want really, because I am Team Test. All right, so it's working out.
We're still in the lead. So,
okay.
I find as a spectator, I'm just also getting, just as well as like looking at the wall, I'm just keep getting drawn to that top right corner where you can kind of see each team's score, which is just constantly going up and down like a ping pong.
Yeah, like Free and Rush is so variable, like it's so easy to just make one mistake, crash into a tree, accidentally end up in the middle of a lake. Yeah. Easier said, happens more than you think. And you can lose so many positions.
Or sometimes that shortcut that you take that leaves you in 12th for ages, all of a sudden you're just cut out ahead of the pack.
Can you use rewind in the Free Roam Rush, or is it kind of like a...
Yes, you can. We've actually made kind of a new version of rewind that works in online races that just immediately pushes you backwards and no one else. So that's if you hit a tree, you can actually recover from it a bit easier now.
That's awesome. Okay, here we go. And we're now coming up to the third race. It is, which team has won this? Team Test has won the rush, which means it's 1-1, right? It's just what we want, okay? It's kind of keeps tension going.
By a significant margin compared to that.
It was a charity win. We don't want it to be 3-0. People want to see more.
We lulled you into a false sense of security.
False sense of security, come back. You did sell everyone, so you had the best drivers. Yep. But we're now coming up into Survival, which is a brand new mode for Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah, exactly.
So, once again, Team Test, right, was voted to win the last race. So the audience was right. The audience has got one right, one wrong so far. So this survival race coming up, once again, there will be a poll in the chat. Who do you think is going to win to take the 2-1 lead? Get involved. But what is survival?
All right, so this is an anything goes to adventure, which means it's a mixture of racing and playground games. And we're playing a brand new playground game here that nobody's seen before, which is called Survival. And so what Survival is it puts one team becomes the zombie team and another team becomes the team of survivors. So you can see the zombie team are the green players and the surviving team are the purple players on the leaderboard. The goal of the zombie teams is to hit all the survivors and infect them all at the same time as quickly as they possibly can.
Which is going to create a lot of carnage as well. So you've got a time limit on the bottom right-hand corner, which is 4 minutes per round?
Exactly, yeah. So they've got 4 minutes to try and do it. It's not very often that a team manages to last 4 minutes, but you know, maybe design will manage to do that.
You sound optimistic. You're like, maybe we'll do it.
Exactly, yeah. And so you can see on the leaderboard now, a couple of the survivors have gone orange, which means they're become infected. But the twist is they can actually get healed by crashing into their allies.
Is that what we just saw on screen there, where Andy hit into his car?
Absolutely right.
Right, so what else have we got going on at the moment? So you can see on the right who's infected, who's alive.
Yes, I think that's one of the big sort of changes in this mode from the solo version of Infected, in that the game can change from being nearly lost to you being back in full form, going for that sort of 4 minute timeout.
Yeah.
So you can have like a huge swing of events. Like you could kind of have this I think that's going to be a really exciting thing as a player as well, which kind of makes you want to hop on and play it, is that you know that you could be like the last person alive and you could just do like this epic comeback and like bring your friends back in. It's like, can you remember like Stuck in the Mud at primary school?
Yeah, somewhat like that, yeah.
It's kind of like all you need is the mud as well.
Yeah, so I mean, that's another good example. We were down to just one survivor on the design team, and the testers let him get away.
You're dropping.
Yeah, they've all healed each other back up. This mode really is not over until it's over. It just makes it super exciting, and a team is just never out of the running.
One of the fun things about this as well is that if you're starting on the zombie team, you're not there trying to build up that sort of pack of people as you were in solo infected.
Yeah.
Where at the beginning of it could sometimes feel a little bit slow. This time you're starting with this huge group of zombies just absolutely chasing after the whole team all at once. And it just feels a lot more fun straight from the get-go. You're right at the really intense part of the action.
So we're just coming down to Mike is the last survivor to kind of tag in. There's 1 minute 30 left. Can he do something special? He's getting chased by 200 people. It's like everyone's just clashing into each other. Is he going to be able to do it? No. Right, so you know what? That was a decent time though. 2 minutes 30?
Yeah, I think they survived for about 2:30, so yeah, it's pretty good. One of the super cool things is when there's only one person left, every single player is gunning for that player, so they want to get healed or get them.
You just have a massive panic attack. You look in your wing mirror and just like see like 11 cars just chasing you down the motorway. Just be like, all right, move. So we've got our next round now, right, which is...
So now we swap over. So the team with the zombies before, and now the survivors and vice versa. So now we're going to watch from Andy's perspective, who's now a zombie.
And one of the biggest changes is the mini-map, isn't it?
Yeah, so when you swap teams, one of the things that makes a big difference is the mini-map. So when you're on the zombie team, you can see all of the other players, whereas when you're on the survivor team, you can only see members of the survivors, so you can only see the purple players and the orange players. So you can get that, it gets a little bit nervy sometimes.
Yeah, so what we're going to do as well is just, we're going to bring some gameplay back up in a second, but the biggest thing with Team Adventure is it's just kind of, it is that competitive mode where you can hop on and it's how you feel in the team. What kind of advice would you give people hopping in for the first time?
So I'd say one of the key things is car choice is really important. We didn't get to see it, but you actually get the chance to see all the events that are coming from the adventure at the start. And so you need to really carefully think about what events you're going to do. Like, is there any cross-country races? Maybe I should pick a trophy truck. Is there any street or asphalt races? I should think about them. And if you know the map really well, you might be able to figure out where the rushes go and plan accordingly.
Yeah, and you can also then, as well, you want to take into account the seasons too. So yes, it's a lot of cross-country events, but you want to make sure you've got the one that you've kind of tuned or tweaked to be really good on the snow and the ice. Or if you know that there's a really quick and easy shortcut that you'll make most advantage of in the free-run rush, maybe you sacrifice some speed in a street race for extra speed in the free-run rushes.
It's like planning ahead for the whole thing, because you can't change your car during the team adventure, can you?
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's kind of, you're going to get a different combination of cars depending on what you're going to be in the situation. Also, just a quick reminder for everyone watching at home, we are doing a cosmetic giveaway. We will be kind of getting back into the gameplay just in a second. But if you're watching over on Mixer, you have a chance of winning an in-game cosmetic. So get involved in the chat, ask some questions, let us know what you think. And we're going to get into that second round of the zombie survival. So you need to catch up.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, we managed to get back into it. So the design team is now playing the zombies, watching from Andy's perspective. They just need to get them as fast as possible. The time limit is set to the amount of time that the first team took, that's 2:30. And so they just, if the zombie team manages to get them all before the time is out, then the designers team's going to win.
Yeah, so at this point the test team doesn't have to survive the full 4 minutes. We just have to survive longer than it took for us to hunt down all of the designers, which I'm sure they will.
You've got a good chance as well, and we did mention the mini-map earlier, but can we kind of talk that through now that we can see it properly top left?
Yeah, sure. So as I was saying, as a zombies, you can see from Andy's point of view, he can see all of the other players on the mini-map. You can see his teammates in green, the other zombies, and you can see all the survivors in purple and orange. Yep. Whereas when he was on the survivors team, he could only see his survival teammates, which you it adds a layer of tension because you can't see where the zombies are. You just see your teammates flicking from purple to orange as they get picked off.
I think communication is going to be a big one as well, because I keep seeing everyone using the commands as well, just to kind of help each other out and kind of keep that movement away.
Or sometimes say boo.
Boo. Whatever you want to say. It's just like, did Spooky take someone out? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, exactly.
He is in the designer saws. So it's getting close. There's a minute left. You've got Tess is down to 2 people at the moment.
But it's entirely possible we can hopefully turn it all around and start healing up some of the infected members of the team. Otherwise, this is going to be
It's scary though. How do you approach this as if you get infected? Are you just going to like kind of sit and wait for your team to come get you? Or are you going to chase your team? It's going to be interesting to see how people kind of take to it.
Yeah, that's absolutely where the communication really comes in. Like around the studio, we've been shouting to each other, like, slow down, speed up, like, I'm behind you, I need you to heal me. Like we're always shouting at each other around the office playing, because it just benefits so much from that kind of communication.
And he's just got to take 2 people out, like straight away, 1, 2, tap. Then you've got Owen is the last person standing. He has to survive for 18 seconds, right? 15 seconds. Right, and
why did you tag me? Oh my god!
If I was Owen, I'd be very disappointed. I'd march upstairs right now and say, you're not having your weekend. Where was the communication? I backed you guys. Designer saws are winning. 2:22 taken. All right, so we finished the 3rd round now. We've got the 4th race coming up, okay? Team Tess has got to win this.
Got to win this to stay in it. And
so what kind of race have we got for the 4th race?
so this is another free run rush event. So between each of the sort of circuit or point-to-point sort of traditional events, you'll always have a free run rush, which is the race to get to the start line, basically.
Okay. So for those of you who are watching, you can vote in the mixer poll right now. Who do you think is going to win? It is currently 2-1 to the designer saws. And that makes it 2-1 as well to the non-chat, because the chat had been backing Tess every single time, right? And designer saws are pulling it off, okay? You oversold Team Test, right? But you know what? They smashed the last they smashed this last time, so they could do it this time, okay? I'm not feeling confident now. I feel like I backed the wrong horse.
Yeah, Team Design didn't win the last run rush, but I think that was just a fluke. I think.
So one of the big things as well, when we saw just at the start of the race there, what determines the lineup?
So the lineup is just based on the endpoint of the previous event, and it kind of interlaces the team just to keep it fair. So like blue, red, blue, red.
Yeah, okay.
And everyone gets set off facing towards the direction that they need to head.
This is where if you're playing at home, you're going to start getting stressed out. Oh my god! Like that was just like, how has Andy actually pulled that off and not just crashed into a tree? Because that was definitely a tree that would stop your car. Also, we've got some different questions. We've got some questions coming in from the audience right now. Matt Ignat says, how many different types of adventures are there?
So there's 3 kinds. So there's racing, if you just want to do racing. There's games, if you just want to do games. But what we're doing is anything goes, where it's a mixture of the 2.
So you can kind of get different styles.
Yes.
And there's also sort of ranked versus unranked.
Yeah, actually, there's essentially 3 modes, which are kind of the same, but ranked modes. So that's always 12 people. You get skill-based matchmaking. We've got skill-based leagues for those, and special rewards for people that manage to climb up the league. So I'm really excited for people to get stuck in with that.
I'm quite excited for that. Anytime I hear anything like competitive and ranked, I'm just like, okay, all right, I'm in. I'm involved, especially in something like this, because I think this is so different and so exciting, because
this is worse than me reacting to E3.
Around, so you can have those big moments and those comebacks, which are really exciting when you're playing with a group of your friends as well. It is close right now.
I just had the sickest comeback.
The dinosaurs are pulling away from it.
Oh my god!
5 seconds ago, Tester in the lead.
Like, that's what I said. As I said, all right, it's close. Oh wait, it's just swung the whole way the other way. It's now gone Test. It's like kind of left right. It's like who comes up with the best shortcut.
Well, man.
Yeah, that's the thing with free runs. The different shortcuts can pay off or sabotage you at different moments. So it's really hard to tell who is winning.
Oh my god, it switched.
It seems like Design Souls have got a nice lead, so doing pretty good.
You're doing quite well. It's because my tag has got that locked up right now. It's the middle of the park. It shows how important it is. It's not just who's winning, because like you've got Chappie and Tanya getting 1,000 points for you combined, and then Murtag has got 650, and it's just that kind of mid-section where you've got all the players at the bottom of the team Test.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is what we were saying. Like it's really important just for 1 or 2 of the back-ended Test team to overtake and gain that extra 100 points just by taking over 1 extra person.
Wow.
If I was Tanya, I'd be knocking Murtag off the road right there. I'd be like kind of getting a little swipe. This is close, 75% of the way, and this is, do we go to
Fake
a map
voice
5,
cram.
or do we stay on, is it a 3-1 finish?
Nah, it's real.
Right, let us know in the chat quickly. It's not, we don't have time for a poll.
Interesting.
But who do you think? No.
Just don't hit a tree.
What do you mean don't hit a tree? Well, you're back in the dinosaurs.
Yeah,
well, I'm just like, hit a tree, hit a tree.
Yeah,
He just
I'm
nearly
totally driving with them, man.
I think if that went for
Oh,
a few
bro,
seconds longer,
I
that'd
won.
been over. But that is a 3-1
better.
finish.
Agreed.
Right, to be
That's what
fair,
I'm
Team
saying.
Tess smashed the first one, and then in this free roam rush,
Team Tess
actually beaten
smashed the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be the people that designed the game.
Just
But it's
booty
unlucky,
raped
but
it,
that,
man.
that is team adventure. It's something that people are going to get their hands with on from day one.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
That's
I'm super excited for everyone
Crew
to
2 is
play
still
it.
better.
I think that you guys are really going to like it. I know you guys have been asking for a mode just like this, and I really hope that we've delivered on what you guys want.
I'm really excited. Thank you so much for coming and talking to us as well and showing it for the first time. Cannot wait to get my hands on it and try it myself. Survival especially. I think I'm just going to be hooked. Guys, we've got so much more coming up on the stream.
God,
Big thank you
this
for
is so
joining us talking us
cringy.
through Team Adventure. We're now going to be rejoined by Ben and Ralph as well to have a look at the wonderful, wonderful Edinburgh, which is going to be pretty exciting.
I thought the developers of a racing game would actually be good at driving.
So Ralph, Ben, thank you for coming back as well.
Hi.
Who did you have backed?
Like I said earlier, the dinosaurs, who I believe won.
They did. Right?
did.
You know,
They did.
like
Oh
we're just
yeah,
pretty exciting
the
stuff.
dinosaurs.
completely on, right? We were wrong. Andy's
Oh,
just come back
yeah.
with a big grin on his face as well. It's like yes, we won. But Edinburgh, shall we? How are we going to get to Edinburgh?
We're gonna drive, Benny. We're gonna
really? We're not going to fly.
I'm not good at
drive right
reacting.
away to Edinburgh. Yeah.
Turn off my
We
face
thought we'd
cam,
save
but
this for
people
last,
want my
just out
face
of
cam
badness, I
on.
think, actually, because people have been really excited about seeing it through these streams, and it is really cool. It's a super cool city. I think it's the best city we've done in a Horizon game. This isn't it, actually. I don't think we've shown this in the streams before. That's Banbury Castle, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're at the coast actually again, which I don't think we've actually seen, but there you go. So that's Banbury Castle. There's a big old British beach over there to the right.
Big old
Actually,
British
the
beach.
gameplay arena.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yes, British
Is
beach.
and if we drive up, this is sort of the east coast of the world
East
that we've
coast.
built. Eventually, we will get to
America?
Edinburgh.
It's Paula.
And it's probably worth
hope I said that
mentioning just like why we have cities in Horizon.
Exactly.
We
Why
didn't
do you
any
have
cities?
cities?
We had a biggish town in one, but it really
Main town.
Main town was what it was called. Yeah. Only town.
It was the main town. Yeah.
But from 2 we had Nice in the south of France. Obviously in Horizon 3 we had Surface Paradise, and I think it's a
Wait.
really important component
You just
to.
just
to
said
Horizon
Horizon
world
2
now.
and
I know
Surfer's
a
Paradise.
lot of people really love the experience
That's
of driving in a
Surfer's
city.
Paradise is in Horizon
It gives
3.
you quite a different style of gameplay from
This
you know
is
what
sad.
Horizon's predominantly about the thrill of the open road. That's what we always kind of set out to achieve.
Yeah,
but
the
certainly
thing is
there's a
you
really
took
cool
away the memorable
gameplay when
roads.
you're driving around a city, particularly a city
Yeah.
you recognise. And
At least
you know,
they
Edinburgh
made
certainly
it,
for us ticks those boxes.
made the cars
and it's
invisible
really
while you're
cool to have it in the
drifting.
game.
I think
That's
also while
kinda
we're driving
nice.
up, because I know that it's been one of the biggest questions as well, is why not London? Like, yeah, I'm a Londoner, so I'm like, why not London?
So London's a great city.
Why
Everyone
not
knows what
London?
city, London is. It's also absolutely massive, and it's also like incredibly, how to put it, like unique. Right? You know, when you get anywhere near central London, every building is completely different, and every building is completely iconic. And really,
Sorry, I
the
gotta
amount
do
that would be,
something.
the amount of work, I guess, that would be involved in
So
recreating London would mean you probably didn't have any
Facebook
time
would
left over to
stop
go build the rest of the game.
Spamming me with the messages, so I closed it out. I'm so proud of myself right now. I did such a good job. I literally closed out. Oh my god. 1 second, let me pull it back up. I did such a good job. All right, here. I was just trying to turn off my Now it's
street racing and cities, and suddenly you're making a game like Midnight Club, which are brilliant games, but not the game that we have ever set out to make or really necessarily want to make. Like I say, Horizon is about the thrill of the open road, it's about driving on the best driving roads in the world, and the fact that we can incorporate a city like Edinburgh, which is obviously smaller than London, but I think no less iconic, no less beautiful. It fits our game really well.
Has the
and
best
talking
roads.
about iconic locations,
why
where
the
was that we
country's
just
better.
jumped from? It's one of the most it's iconic for you.
I mean,
Iconic.
So that was our Arthur's Seat, which is
Iconic.
a big rocky hill outside Edinburgh.
Hill.
Which is quite
Oh
famous
my
if
God.
you're living
Bro, chill with the
Edinburgh.
mic.
Affords great views of Edinburgh.
Jesus
as you
Christ.
just saw, yeah. But it's I think the other stuff that's worth talking about when it comes to Edinburgh is how cool the road network is in this particular urban environment in this game. So
Looks like a regular
before,
road
with,
network.
with Surface Paradise, it was quite a modern, high-rise city, and it had that very grid-like road network, which afforded a certain type of experience. I think what's great about Edinburgh is the roads have obviously built up over time. There's a lot of history associated with this location.
Lot of
And
history.
It creates these really interesting pieces of road network that the level
Lot of history.
leverage and create some really unique races.
We're gonna buy this
that I
'cause
don't
it's
think we
only
would have been able to
Horizon.
create in an urban environment if we
I
were
have
in
the.
another
I
sort
don't
of
know. Some cookie yard.
Yeah. Like, what other major locations are there which you would say in?
So
in
let's point out. So that's the Scott Monument. So we're on Princess Street, which is the main
Scotland Monument.
thoroughfare in Edinburgh. The street, it's the main street in Edinburgh, and obviously it has many famous buildings on it, not least of which is obviously the castle, which is just over there, and he's driving away from it now. Useful, but
he's taken the scenic route.
he is.
While we're doing this route, we've actually also got a question from the chat as well, from Timberwolf. Is it true there are businesses you can use to make money, or is it just another fake rumour? Especially as we're going up to Edinburgh Castle, which costs a lot of money.
That would
does
make
cost a
it
lot of money.
awesome.
And actually, we revealed the answer to that question just a couple of minutes ago, I think, when we drove past. One of the Horizon stories which involves a player business, so that is not a fake rumour. You
it's a
can,
not fake news.
It's not fake news. It's
real news.
Part
Is this
of,
gonna become GTA?
Some of the Horizon stories to get into and play those stories, you have to go by a business.
Drug selling
and the one that we just
business.
passed is called World's Fastest Rentals, which involves you buying. I believe a supercar
weed selling business. Take it in Lamborghini Aventador.
To allow you to go drive supercars for fun.
Are you playing? Yeah, I'm totally playing right now. I totally was able to get the
and as you progress that Horizon story,
the other things.
You will earn money from that business, and you will see that come into your account every time you log on.
Okay, and then hopefully earn enough money to buy Edinburgh Castle in the long run.
420.
Dirk Michaels also asked, does surface water impact driving like ice in winter?
Probably not.
Yes, as it has done.
That's
in
what they
Horizon
say
games
every single
since we
game,
introduced it in
though.
Horizon 2, yes,
And it doesn't affect anything.
The physics of a wet road is something that we model and something that we replicate in the game. And you will feel, as Andy is probably now, that you need to drive a slightly different way when the roads are wet.
So also,
it's the exact same.
In Horizon is day and night
Upsetty spaghetti.
I think we're gonna head over to a race so we can kind of see
I'm doing it just for this
stream
stream because my face is the other one.
Which Andy's gonna drive up to in a couple of seconds, and street race thread in the game. They're all
in a minute
races that it's appropriate.
Why is it all night races?
And Edinburgh in particular.
Are you Need for Speed 2012?
There's a lot of work that we've done under the hood.
2012, 2015.
Really,
Are you Need for Speed 2015 where everything's at night?
Yeah. I had before. So we're really proud of it, which is why we're going to be showing off in a couple of seconds. So I think Andy's just come around this corner here where the event start is, which is down here.
Here we go.
No, nothing cool happened.
So we did show you a little bit of night in last week's stream.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a little bit of
Andy
cool up.
failing to hit a bonus board time and time again was probably not.
Wow, come on, Andy. We're upsetty spaghetti now. You missed it.
Yeah.
You missed a bonus board.
It's your time to redeem yourself. It's redemption.
Upsetty spaghetti.
I thought it was only fair to show everybody what night looks like when that's not happening, and also in Edinburgh where we've got lots of really cool things going on. So as I said on the previous stream, we've got
Or 600.
True
wow.
shadow casting light style from the car and the environment, which is a feature for the Xbox One X.
Oh my God.
We've also got
it
all that
literally
stuff
looks like
rendering
Need
into
for
the
Speed
car bodies and
2015
reflecting off all the materials in better
my
ways than
opinion,
we've been
at
able to
least.
before. So you'll see all those pings coming off the metalwork. We've also got these really cool flares, which are a nice sort of.
I got one. Okay,
they're
wow.
obviously our checkpoints for the race, but they also demo some of the cool lighting features that are going on off of those as well. And as you can see, Edinburgh itself is just a super cool place at night. So all the shop lights have turned
let me
on,
guess.
Street lights, all of the
You're not in
uplighting
timeout.
on all
You're
the sort of
selling
major
content.
monuments, which is a real feature of Edinburgh. So one of the things you'll
Let me
always
guess,
see
next
if you
thing they're
Google,
gonna be is
Edinburgh
car battle
Google
royale.
search is all the
Actually,
cool
they've already
castles
kinda
and
introduced
monuments and
that.
things. So that's something that our lighting
I
artists have been
guess.
able to have real fun with this time around.
They got a
Makes
nice
you really
F12
want to
up
go
there.
and visit
so
Edinburgh.
I could
I'm
forgive
just
them.
kind of like noticing that because it's a city I've never
literally
been to,
slide in
and
every
it just
freaking
looks
corner.
absolutely
And also in
stunning.
the crew too, you can have reverse entries.
It is a beautiful place.
You
should
just gotta
totally
tune it
I
properly.
will. It'll be next on my trip. We've also got another
I
question
might
from
make a
the
video
chat
on
where Beardia Bread asks, "What's the most common weather?"
Oh, to be fair, I think we've really.
I
tried
wonder
really
what
hard
it
to-
is.
To curate a nice balanced experience for everybody. So we've tried to make sure you get a bit of everything.
I'm very
You get,
wondering.
you get overcast
So,
skies,
Viper.
as you know, some people would assume
I
would be
wonder
the majority
if
of the weather
it's
in Britain.
Suns.
So over the course of these streams, you also get some really gloriously sunny
Yeah,
days as well,
running from a
amazing
storm,
sunsets.
taking
There was a
houses, car
quote
night
by
battle
a
royale.
famous painter Turner who said that Britain had 4 skies in one sky.
You're bringing out famous painter quote.
There you go. That's what I do.
Wow.
Everybody loves me for it in the studio.
4 skies.
Especially Ralph.
Ask if they're gonna have turns.
This is the first one I've
I've
had.
asked
Why have we not
before,
heard
they
these
didn't
quotes
answer.
earlier?
Because I've been told not to do it.
Oh,
I'm joking.
fair enough. Fair enough. It's one of those things, though. I'm quite
joking.
excited to see the
Why did you
change
just
with the
link
change
the
of weather as
stream?
well. It's
That's
just kind of
my
like when we
question.
went into that cockpit view, that kind of different reflection of the lights.
It looks
But
the exact
that is
same.
the end of that race right there, and we're
That's-
coming out.
it doesn't
if you
look
guys have
any
got any
different.
questions as well, just before we kind of like wrap up the stream, because it's kind of
Oh,
sad.
yeah.
This is the end of 4 weeks. It's like it's gonna like start like tearing up and kind of that moment, because every single week we've had a chance to take a look at a different season, different cars, different parts of the world, and it's been incredible. But is there any moment?
I'm
that's kind
crying
of
because
really
this
stood out
game
for you?
is worse than Horizon 2.
moments.
All the bugs that we've
That's
revealed.
crazy.
Yeah,
Of course.
Real.
as Ben and I sit here.
It's like, why does that happen?
Whoa, man.
No, it's been a lot of fun. It's honestly, it's not
Give
been something we
me
have ever
a
done before. We've been
Good
learning as
Lord,
we
they give
go.
so
Apologies for that, but it's been a ton of
Bro,
fun.
they don't
It's been
even
great to
care
feel-
about
to
money
hear the
anymore in
feedback,
this game. The money doesn't
from
even
fans
matter.
and from viewers
You could
on the game.
probably spend like an
it's
hour
been
in this
exciting
game,
to show.
and you'd have like
what we've been working
$100
on for the last
million.
couple of years, you know, because,
That's stupid.
Generally speaking, we don't
Like,
do anything
honestly,
between
there's
E3 and
gonna be
Gamescom,
XP
and this year
glitches,
we have.
and literally
so it's been a
everyone's
great
gonna have
experience.
unlimited money.
Thank you to everyone for watching. I
That's
think
honestly
everyone at
stupid.
Playground,
Honestly,
it's been great to get
this
the
game
the
isn't
feedback.
even really a game anymore.
And
It's literally
yeah,
just,
yeah, it's been fun.
oh,
Yeah, and importantly,
hey,
we
don't
next
care
gonna
about
hear
this
more
game
and see
anymore.
more about Forza
Right.
Horizon 4?
So take
So
all
yeah,
our
so it's
money.
only a couple of weeks to
Money!
Gamescom. Man, it really.
Oh
it-
my
it comes
God,
up
that
with it,
actually
doesn't it?
really
Sneaks up. It's like,
Photoshop. No,
so
I
yeah,
can
we
go
will
back
be at
in the stream, I'll show
Gamescom. We will
Wow.
be there with the game. We will be with
That's
there showing
sad.
more stuff, talking about more stuff.
Yeah.
And
Forza.
then after Gamescom,
spend money and
really
make
you're on the
vids about
freight
it.
train
Exactly.
towards launch. You know, so there'll be. I'm
You're
sure there
gonna
will be
do
a ton
Goliath
of things
and get
happening
over $100
post-Gamescom
million
in the run-up,
just by doing a one-lap
to,
Goliath.
to launch,
if you're
which
level
is,
1.
October
So,
2nd.
what's the
October
point
the
of
2nd
grinding the
on Xbox One
game?
and Windows 10, and also obviously on Xbox Game Pass on that exact same
spend the
day.
money
if
and
you're
make
an
vids
Ultimate
about it.
Edition,
Exactly.
owner, you will be able to play in early access on the 28th of September, I think.
So it's not that far away now, really.
It's not even a
This guy's like, yeah, like
It's
your
not
face
even-
got his face going, not far at all.
I'm so
but I
disappointed
think
in
I'd
this
just like
game.
to say
It's
on
an
like behalf of
early
the chat as well,
access
thank you so much
that
for
day.
showing so much of the game, so many things to look forward to.
Completely
it's been an awesome
released
few
the
weeks,
game
and there's been so much to kind of like take in and kind of go back and watch.
No,
and
this
kind of
is
look forward to kind of
this
getting
isn't
hands
even
on
a
with the
Horizon
game,
anymore.
From what I've seen and what I've
This just
played,
feels
it
like
is absolutely stunning. So thank you so much as
feels
well
not even
from
like a
you and the
AAA
whole
game.
team for over the past 4 weeks. It's been so much fun. I hope you guys at home have also enjoyed it. Make sure to let us know what you think, and also remember there is a chance to win that in-game cosmetic item. And yeah, thank you so much for everyone here from Playground Games. And that is Forza Horizon 4, and that is the end of looking at all the seasons. So we will see you soon.
This is so sad right now. Well, if you guys...
What's up, guys, and welcome to the Forza Horizon 4 live stream from Playground Games. I am joined by Ralph.
It felt like now is the time that we should start showing them more of this enormous game.
Ben, I know you love the trees.
Oh, I do. We spent a lot of time completely overhauling all of the rendering work that we put into our foliage. So all of our foliage shaders now do some really cool things, like they model the transmission of light through leaves. They model the specular across individual leaves.
Obviously, the seasons will change the driving experience, and at its most extreme in winter, you're going to have ice, you're going to have snow. That's going to change up the way you tackle corners, the kind of cars you take into races.
Player houses, what are they?
There are 12 houses. There's like a huge variety. So when you start the game,
I honestly was kind of hyped for this. I was like,
and then from there, you're free
I knew
to
the crew
go
was going to be
explore,
better,
discover
but
them.
like,
Some of them are really well hidden. So my favourite is just deep in the woods.
I don't even know if I want to spend my money on this game.
As
like a woodsman.
Is drone mode still a thing?
It's just
drone
sad,
mode is still a thing, yeah. Probably worth mentioning that this whole stream has been done in Horizon Solo. So we obviously talked about how the game is a shared world game. It would be mostly online. I guess is probably a good way of describing it.
The only way, like I said, they would have been able to one-up the crew too, is if they would have made it so you can customize your house. Walk around, but you know...
I feel like maybe
they're running away from you.
In my opinion, they didn't
You completely lost them. They've just disappeared.
Or they probably tried, they just didn't try hard enough.
We now have this view as standard on all of our cars. This is brand new.
Oh, this is...
Yeah, so this is something that we did for the E3 demo last time.
It's disappointing.
Looked really great if you're using a wheel setter at home. So now everybody's got that option.
But it is on all cars now. I think I am right.
That is correct. Yeah.
We'll probably have the same exact V12.
We're in the Highlands. We're in the north of the map, which we haven't really shown anyone
I guess the
yet.
good thing they have is more wide body kits. That's on like 2 or 3
bits
cars.
of beautiful Scotland, right? We're going to show by popular demand the world map. So that's where we are, sort of northeast of the world. I know a lot of people were asking about the Goliath and whether it was going to return. If you noticed there, it has.
We've started up at the top of the mountain, as we saw, and we're coming down into this beautiful valley. Big slow-mo jump there. Being the size of what it is and how hovercrafts move around, they do drift a lot, which is going to prove a bit of a challenge for a player.
What can you do in this shared world?
Some of our team upstairs are helping us out demo this today. When the game launches on October 2nd, you'll be able to join with up to 72 people on a server. You can still absolutely race against avatars in races, but when you're in the open world, there's an emergent fun and a character that real people can bring that you just can't create with an AI.
Also Ghost is this really awesome way of just making our online world feel kind of super welcoming to everybody. Because one of the things that is not nice when you go online is people crashing into you, is kind of people griefing you if you're trying to be still or take a photo or something like that. So what Also Ghost does is it says if somebody is not your friend, is not in your convoy, and you kind of haven't allowed it, they can't grief you at all. You will just pass straight through them. What happens here is every hour the server says,
no more griefing!
Take part in this.
You put that TNT away!
Set a route there, and kind of radius appears on the map. Do skill songs return?
Skill songs, yes, they do very much return. Particular favourite of mine. I will not spoil how you get them because you will unlock them in a slightly different way.
This is inspired from a real life off-road adventure park, and it's translated really well. It's definitely one of the most fun areas in the game, I think, to play those playground arena type game modes like Infected and King.
The mud looks incredible.
So there's a system that analyses the whole world for different dips and divots and finds out where water would collect.
And also, snow mapping is completely
For me,
messed
it
up.
is the most visually different season.
It's the biggest visual change, as Ralph said, so that comes with a whole new set of challenges. And as you can see, this is the north of the map, so we've got some real heavy, dense snowfall going on here. The more elevation you get in the world, you'll get thicker snow. As you get a bit more south, you'll get like less snow, but maybe more frost, more wet roads, that kind of thing.
This is our new way to earn skills and then spend those skill points on cars. And we decided, let's add a skill tree to every car. So drifting, wreckage, air, and you bank all of those points. You then earn skill points to spend here. You now get daily challenges, so they're like bite-sized challenges that you can do. The weekly challenge is all about getting into like a particular kind of special car. Do all 4, and you get all the full stun points. And just wait for the perfect item in here that you want to get.
How has it been kind of working with the team and like kind of getting this all put together?
Like our job is to mainly focus around like the presentation of the game. So we're looking at like menu systems, the hood. Our menu's a lot more flexible, which is great because it allows us to be a lot more creative.
Can you talk us a little bit more about the white space?
Yeah, it's been a lot of work. You can kind of see it there in the background. One of the things we really wanted to do this time is be able to control the lighting conditions. Some cool stuff to look at while we're waiting for everything to fall into place and load.
Can we talk a little bit about the bonus boards? Horizon 4.
It started in the very first Horizon game. We've found the fun in it. We've found the different types of gameplay that can be involved in finding and smashing. A bonus board of which there are usually about 150 in the game.
I think we're going to the first one. All right. Do you reckon he's going to do it first try? Right.
So just to be clear, it's up in that top pipe there.
Here we go. Is he going to do it? No. There's too much of that.
Feels really familiar.
No. Hold on. No, it's too short.
Look at the floor whenever he goes in
there we go. Right, we got the first one.
It's
round of applause.
Horrendous. Oh, that's that. Oh my God. What's up, Xavier? Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The snow indents before you hit the ground. This is one of the most disappointing games I've seen, in my opinion. I'm sorry. It just is. It is. I know
Play it
people
on
are
Xbox
super hyped
One.
for it. We're gonna get in Horizon 3. I'm sorry. That's not what I was wanting at all. I already had it open and all that good stuff. Oh my God, that was... Woo! Alright. If you guys want to join, send me a message on Xbox. While we're waiting... I don't know, but we're gonna get on to, I guess, Horizon 3. Down volume. Yeah, I know. Wait, did you guys like it at that volume? Oh, there we go. I had to plug in my second monitor. Here, I'll turn it all the way back up. I'm still highly disappointed in the game, to be honest. Just to leave it straight, I'm highly disappointed in Horizon 4. Let me go and change the title. So disappointed right now. Yeah, I'm disappointed. That's why I haven't really been watching the live streams. Cause I knew they were just gonna disappoint me. Send a message, yeah. Just do it. I gotta wait till I load in the game. I'm still... Oh well. What's up, Xavier? Oh, you came back. Horizon... It's free time. I already got Horizon 2. I highly enjoy it. But, you know, like I said, if you guys want to hear my opinion on Horizon 4, I'm not very hyped for it, to be honest. I still think Crew 2 is better by like a lot more. But, you know, people got their opinions. I might buy it just to, I guess, play with viewers. You know? What are you streaming with? I'm streaming with an Elgato. Like, my plan this year was to get Crew 2 and Horizon 4. But Horizon 4 has truly disappointed me. But, you know, like I said, I might still buy it just because. And just like And it even proves Horizon 3 is better because at least Horizon 3 had a small bit of progression. Or you'd have to go through races and get more fans and stuff. All that game is, hey man, we got these things called super spins and yeah, you can get $1 million in a wheel spin. I'm still disappointed. What's up, Ghost? But if you guys want to join, send me a message. If you want to hear my recommendation, I would recommend buying their Career 2. I've put around 200 hours into it, somewhere around there. I'm level 200 and something, and I have not even 100% maxed out all my cars yet. It's a fun game, I'd have to say. But you know, it's up to you guys. Alright. Should we do another party today, or should we just skip it? And, yeah, I know. There's like... Actually, I don't know what I was gonna say. So we also have to send a price of cars, the amount of money you can earn, much higher per car, cars are high too. Yeah, but that's also kind of stupid. The Most Wanted 2012 is my favorite. I loved Most Wanted 2012. That was my baby. That was my childhood. Discord now. What are you living in? Invite PP head. Huh. Like, I would say in my opinion, I really enjoy grindy games because you know they're good to stream. You can play them for a while. Horizon 4 looks so much better. All right, here. Sorry. I enjoy grindy games. I'm more of, I guess you would call it more of an active player. Because I usually don't have anything else to do and I just play video games all day. I'm not that, like, casual, I guess you could call it. I don't play it from time to time. But Horizon 4, don't get it. It's literally a money grab. There's no progression. Literally. All it is, so if you want to unlock new houses, you have to have money. The way you get money is by leveling up. There's no Horizon festivals, so that means that you can't upgrade your Horizon festivals. You can't customize the inside of your houses. No one can really customize the inside of houses. You can get money way easier, but car prices are gonna be a lot higher. So if, like I said, if you're gonna get a game, get the Career 2. But you know, oh well. We'll just get in the game. And I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about trying Warframe. I heard Warframe's a fun game. Thing that every time I wake up, I play Need for Speed. It's weird. The old Need for Speeds are good. The new ones are not as good. TC2 isn't the game for me. Well, it's one of the newer games that are actually good coming out this year. But it's too arcadey. No, it's not. I don't know why people put down a game when they've literally never tried it. Honestly, every single car is a different handling. Every single car feels different. And it's not arcade. You're not just gonna go in a corner and drift around it. In a drift. Turn on mic. My mic is on. You gotta turn on your volume. It's like if you go too fast into a corner, the car is gonna obviously fly by the corner. It's not just gonna like drift into it. But you know what? That's alright. And I played better racing games. The races aren't long. You can watch my previous streams. The only races that are truly long were the hypercar races. The longest race there is 40 minutes. That's it. What's up? It's AMG. I don't know why people are so salty. Oh well. We're just gonna wall ride. Oh well. Well, what's up, Zach? Charles, the NFS game was on the Wii. It's called Need for Speed Nitro. It's gonna explode. Let me guess. The next racing game, we're gonna be able to do like kickflips and stuff, you know? Forza Horizon 5. Kickflips. What's up, Acid? What AMG said, but why are you putting yourself on Discord? I'm literally not putting myself on Discord. You can check it, and I told you, I've been trying to remove it, but you haven't given me mod back. So I can't even remove myself, even if it is. Message, yeah, no. And no, I'm not gonna kill myself. Why is the Forza community so salty? Let me see here. General. It literally doesn't. Acid. No, it's not advertising. I don't know. Let's just kick this fool. Why is the Forza community so bad? I don't like Forza. You're just a little squeaker. Yeah, I know. If you don't like me, then just leave the stream. There's other people. There's older people that stream this game. They get more viewers than me. So, if you want to not deal with the squeaker, then just go find someone else. You're not Forza? Yeah, I know. Doesn't matter. I'm just pointing out. Oh, well. Chap lawnmowers and do wheelies. Whisker. And if you want to remove it, just type... Let me see here. I'll remove it now. I'm still a member, though. All you gotta do is do... some commands. Just look it up. You're still watching, so you can't complain. Exactly. Exactly, boy. If you guys want to join, send me a message. We're filling up the lobby. I'm waiting for my SSD to come in. Once it comes in, I'm gonna be happy. Let me see. Horizon. Hasn't came in yet. Play Fortnite. Oof. Rest some pepperonis, my man. I don't really care, but I'm just pointing out. Usually because of me. Oh, okay. Well, you should definitely be able to remove. What's an SSD? A solid state drive. Make sure load streams and stuff. I don't know, like saying your lane child. I can't invite Whisper. Wish I had a PS4, but I had a PS4. Your toner mic kit, the shock mount, was it all metal? It is all metal, and I thought it was worth it. Even though I bought the mic, then I bought the arm. And it was separately. Yeah, from Tony's home. What SSD? Horizon 3 on PS4 on the Xbox. He doesn't play Fortnite now. Everyone in my chat, I think it's all gay because everyone plays it. And it's dying, by the way. Feel like you're... No, we're not getting into this. I'm gonna think you're a 12-year-old, Chris. Be mature, like this stream. God. Oh, well. Like I said, if you were to... Acid, if you were to give me your mod back on your Discord, oh, you kicked me from it again. Well, I can't even remove it, and I'm just gonna keep hearing about it for a while. 458, bro, like it. Thank you, man. So, I guess I'll have him come to my stream every single day saying, remove yourself from my server advertising. But then I get kicked. I didn't kick it. Well, I was 100% kicked because I just went to go look at it and I'm not there. And it will die like Logan Paul. It didn't make sense anyways. Oh well. Fortnite, who agrees? Here, I'll just type the command that you have to type in to remove myself. Add. I think I added. Yeah, I did YT. Oh, jeez. Channel. So I don't have to deal with it. He comes back every so often. Just type that in your thing and it should remove me. When it's actually fun, it's overrated. It's not really fun because it's just a big RNG generator. Talking game, I can't hear you. No, because I like listening to music. I don't know why I record fun is what's gonna get views. True, but like, see, this is what I think about it. You might say it's gonna get views, but think about the people, how many people are streaming. Think about the chances that you're gonna get viewed. Think about it. The chances are incredibly low unless you're actually like really, really good at Fortnite. And plus, so many people play it that it's almost, yeah, it's not good to stream. And it's, like I said, a big RNG generator. Headshot, you can get a chance between, let's say, 10 to 100 damage. No, please invite me. Well, I tried. What's up, Charlie? I'm streaming, dude. If you guys want to join, send me a message. Ugh. Stuck in my throat, man. Show me a stupid image here. So many hates high-pitched voices. Act like a 9-year-old child. That's why I stream Fortnite on YouTube. Like I said, the chances... Oh, what? What? You didn't even... Still, the chances of you being found on YouTube are also really, really, really small unless you get lucky enough that you get recommended. Why does everyone try bothering me? That's my question. Why can't people literally just let people stream? And if you don't like them, just leave. It's honestly stupid. You're literally wasting your time if you're trying to bother someone just to get attention. And plus, I want you to find another YouTuber. I'd be surprised. Like, I've streamed it once or twice on YouTube, and I got literally... I got, like, barely any. I got, like, max of 8. But that could also be because I'm younger, and usually people don't like watching younger people. If you've noticed. Appreciate it, G. Oh, you're dead. Oh! You got so lucky there. One question I have. How come old channel has vid? I don't know how many channels that found. I live in the city. I train my dog. Well, yeah, because... I don't know how the YouTube system works, to be honest. I don't know how the recommendations go. I almost know, but not really. I think if you like a video more, if you respond to it more, like it or dislike it more, it gives it a higher chance of recommending it. And talk like a baby and roast. To my annoying side. Oh my god, Chris, stop. You're making my channel look bad. He's a mod trying to roast someone. Why do you stream on YouTube, not Twitch? I just stream on Twitch. Your mom. Oh wow. I stream on both Twitch and Mixer. My Twitch is YJGToasted, since someone took YJGToasted somehow. And then my Mixer is YJGToasted. Yeah. Now he's just doing... keeps turning around. He ain't gonna get caught. Because he's a gingerbread man. But I need better quality. So guys, got you school with Albert Einstein. What in tarnation? Chris, no, yeah. 53 subs, roasting games. Wow, there's such high quality roast. Wow. I can't even rate it any higher, man. Like, it's mind blowing. Ah, man. That was easy. I'm gonna get that was easy button, you know? You look like my cousin, wow. So, man, that had to hurt his feelings. A bit of fun. Good job. Even though you tagged me, even though you weren't behind me. Please invite me in. Sure. Oh, you're grinding Trove? Yo, Trove is lit. Or I used to play it, and I gave up. I gave up playing it, you know? Oh, my SSD was delivered. Yay! What's up, King? What's up, Give Me a Toast? Should I go get my SSD? He's a baby. From the mailbox and plug it in my Xbox? Or shall I wait till after stream? I was XD. And he disconnected. Gotta go get a kid. Interesting. How's an SSD? You guys don't know anything about computers? I wanted to hear I want to hear someone tell me what they think an SSD is. We all in the same call. Oh, trying to save it. Lincoln Hypersport. SSD is a solid state drive. Yeah, I know. I wanted to hear someone who didn't know about SSDs, because no one knows about it in my chat. A hard drive. Yep, it's very descriptive. That was a very descriptive type thing. Yep, it's a really good 100% FPS in Roblox. That's kind of sad. I think I want to go get it. LSD, then that's a drug. Trust me, I'm not stupid. Liquid state drive, that's not real. I could do right now. LSD is a drug. LSD is lit, boy. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go grab my hard drive really quickly. I'll be back in a minute. I promise. Alright, here we go. Back with another unboxing experience. I think this is my SSD and stuff like that. So I'm gonna open it and then install it. No, just kidding. Pick is so out of date. I thought you were gonna go back to Big Pump. Oh no, that's my reader. Let's try starting this up. And then, ooh. Why do they put it in such a big box? It's gonna destroy my SSD. Why have you done this, Amazon? Could have put it in a smaller box. That would have been more helpful. Cause you have liquid cooling? No. It's not a box, it's a bag. It is a box. They sent me a box and a bag. How do you unhide channels on YouTube? I have to do it. And Pie's unhidden, by the way. Let me see. Did they give me the right one? Yep, 250. Alright, coolio. Let me see here. Throw my box back there. Should have probably clicked that. See, here's my beautiful blue SSD. Sex-sucking device. Well, if this doesn't work, then that sucks for me. Because I've already done some pretty bag. Static 250. A guide. Solid state drive. Even the aftermath of eating me a strawberry, not finishing it. Invite me again. It's being stupid. You gotta send me a message. Go to game chat. No. I have my headphones. I might go to game chat. And if I do, I have to go to party. Otherwise, the stream won't hear. Let me see here. I want to hide my alt account. Make pressure too. No, your other account's unhidden, I think. I will use my Aston Martin. He's aftermath of a teen drinking lean. Alright, that's actually kind of funny. Then plug in the XSB or with your Xbox on. I don't know. I think you can plug it on if you want. And you don't really need cooling. Liquid cooling. Because if you mess up with your liquid cooling, then rip your PC components. Heck. God, they made this so hard. I already sent a message. No, you didn't. I checked. Here, screw it. I really hope this works because if I have to send it back, then the Amazon people are gonna be confused how I've destroyed this bad. So you wanna see how bad I destroyed this thing? Doesn't even work on my shit's off. Wow, that sounds very interesting. All right, I gotta hurry before the race starts. Oh, SSD. Oh crap! All right, no. Trying to grab for my SSD, thinking it was my controller. I'll probably plug it in. Now, what's your problem? What's your problem, man? You're solid. All right, I'll go and invite you in a minute. Oh wow, that was weird. I wonder if they're gonna have even more messed up hitboxes in Horizon 4. There's already a whole bunch of messed up hitboxes in Horizon 3. Okay. You looked at his PC and then he's dead. Exactly. Aston's art really yesterday. I know. I love the Aston. This Aston Martin. It's not used that often. It's actually a really, really good car when it gets upgraded. I'm just gonna use it. I'm so good with racing. Yeah, bro, you're the greatest racer I've ever seen in my life. I have to give it to you, man. I just said Aston Martin or light AF. I was about to say a lit stupid head. Of course, an F12. No, it's not an F12. It's a 599, I believe. But handles terribly. Nah, they handle really good. Or both. Aston Martins are pretty heavy, and they handle actually really, really, or at least in this game. In this game, they handle really good. Just because you're in a 599X, and in a Ferrari, of course, it's gonna beat an Aston Martin. Because Aston Martin are more made for luxury. Did that register? Yes, it did. Oh, I went in there. I really gotta learn to breathe through my nose whenever I stream. Because otherwise, it's really weird whenever I'm streaming and like I don't look over at the chat for a little bit, and I just have my mouth open. I can see it, and I'm always tired, so it looks like I'm dead inside. What in tarnation? My door just creaked open, and I'm home alone. This is scary. What's up, Dominic? Sorry. Should have said that earlier. I'm gonna finish up this race so I can put in my SSD and maybe transfer Aston Martin there, at least 3K pounds. Bro, that's light compared to a lot of things. A lot of the cars out there. All right, let me see here. USB 3.0 to 5-inch SATA external. Oh, there we go. Bro, I'm gonna be mad if this didn't come with wires. So, how is that even possible to have 0 credits in Forza? What? Here we go. Pop this sucker open. Bro, I'm gonna be mad. They better have included to Dodge 3500. If you weren't looking in meme chat yesterday, I'm planning on getting a Charger. A Charger is my first car. How do I open this? Do I have to take out the little tape? There we go. Ready? I know people enjoy this. I'm gonna turn up my mic for it too. I don't know if you heard that. That was me taking the little tape off of the whatever it's called. I don't know how the heck you open it. Oh, that's how you do it. Let me see if it fits. Yes, it does fit. Perfect. Doing pretty good. I really should be showing this instead of doing it down at my waist. How do I put this back in like this? Alright. Line this sucker up. And slide. Now it's in YouTube porn link. Now I have a whole bunch of boxes everywhere. Yes, they did include the US 3 promo. I'm so happy right now, man. No, I don't have to worry about it. There's a lot of weird YouTube stuff out there. No music again? What, you can't hear the music in the background? What are you guys doing? I have YouTube porn link. Why? The question is why, not how, but why. Alright, you guys want to see me install my high-tech solid-state drive? If I could, there we go. Oh, man. Crap over Why is my screen so dark? Ooh. Yep, that worked. Let's use this for you'll keep many content that's currently on this drive. 232. You choose it for games and apps. Drive needs to be Fortnite. I don't know. What should I click? Here, why do you have a link? Asian letters love porn. Use for media. Let me look this up really quick so I don't break it. New drive, Xbox One, used for media or format storage. Are you the advertiser? I don't know. YouTube porn brought to you by Chris. Oh my god. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. Let me
Here we go.
Alright, I think I gotta do the format. What shall I call this? What shall I call this drive, chat? I want you guys to name this. I don't got anything else to do, so name the drive. You give me my old JK. What shall I name this drive? Drive chat. Okay. Okay. Toasty memories. Outside dry boy. I can only have 12 calories. I just said calories. I meant to say characters. I like outside dry boy. I don't think I have enough letters for it though. 1, 2, 3. Why don't you name it calories? Okay. Toasty calories. I can always change this if I ever felt like it. Toasty calories. It's perfect. Toasty calorie. No, that's the thing. I'm gonna install it. Alright, format it. No, I can't help it. Oh well. That's the name of the drive now. Sorry. I'm checking Discord. There we go. Invite solid. That's spelling wrong. Hey, that's the best I could have spelled, man. I can't help it. It's the best I could do. Just kidding. I've agreed to stop watching porn, right? I don't think anyone's agreed. Alright. Get out of here, boy. In your 5. 599. Now I got the burps from my Hot Pocket. I can taste it. It tastes good. Hot Pocket burps are the best. Don't at me. I don't know. Can you help me? As long as you don't, if you stop cussing in chat, then I might help you. There's a chance. Because I still want to like be able to transfer my games from the drive that I'm using right now over to my toasty calorie. Let me see. Is it implemented yet? Let me look. I'll stop. Yeah, honestly, you gotta chill. Large files, Xbox One. How do you see? I don't think my storage is formatted yet. I gotta change it. Cause I didn't want it to be like that. System storage is what I'm looking for. Oh, it's not done yet. Look at meme chat. Okay. I'll probably say when it's done. Logo accepted. What? What in tarnation? Oh, you got that YouTube free music, huh? No, it's a live stream. It's also not YouTube free music. It's NCS. So, yeah, it's a little bit different. NCS kind of produced it. Why don't I use this Ariel Atom? Jeez. Blink is monetized now, yeah. I hope it's working. I think it is. It's got the blue light running. It's lagging on my phone? Rip, man. It's not lagging on mine. Well, that's good. Ready to copy, move, and install games. Alright, coolio. Sorry, why is your profile picture sent picking in their nose? What do you mean? Oh, Jess. Why is it? Or like popping a pimple or something? That's what I've been wondering. No one knows. If you guys want to join, my Xbox is in the top. I pointed at the wrong direction. And now I'm upsetty spaghetti. You know? And if you don't, I'm gonna stab you. You better. You got it? And you're probably wondering why I have a... You know what? You're probably not at all. So you better send me a message. Otherwise, I will personally stop. You got it? Cheese. Toast. Do you eat SpaghettiOs? Maybe. Will you eat your upsetty spaghetti? I have before. Oh my god, why is there a Horizon 4 paint job? Oh god, it's got autism. Oh my god. That's how much money do you make a vid? I'd have to calculate it. If you go to... What is it called? I think it's called Social Blade. If you go to Social Blade and type in my YT name, you can see how much I like make a month / year / whatever. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's a Beetlejuice. Oh my god. There we go. I'm actually controlling this pretty well as it's meant to be an off-road or an on-road vehicle. Doing this off-road. Oh my god, that's a checkpoint. Oh my god. RX-7's having the same problem as me. We're drifting around even though we aren't supposed to be drift cars. More YouTube friends. Alright, there we go. Now we're gripping and we're out of grip. Friend Ford. Oh my god. Oh yeah, there's 3 laps on this, so it's not gonna be very good for my aerial Adam. I do have to say. I wish I was good enough at multitasking that I could like drive and look over at chat and like not look really weird while doing it, you know? And I would move my webcam over so that I'm not like staring at the camera or something like that. I don't know. Labor vids. No, we don't want any more labor vids. This is why YouTube is corrupt these days. Please, no, Chris. No more. Shoot, is $27 a month. Yeah, I don't make much off ad revenue. But that's like if you're using ad blocker and stuff. That's why it helps whenever you guys turn off ad blocker, because then I have a chance of making $20 a month. 20/27. $2 is if like there's like 1 or 2 people that have ad blocker off or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna stop watching porn. Wow. Come on, RX-7. Yo man, stop griefing me. I don't have ad blocker. Well, thank you. And I don't like litter my live streams video. The only time I do ads is whenever the stream, whenever you join the stream. I can manually play ads if I really felt the need to, but you know, I'm not that into money. It's cool not getting money, but I'm not that sellout type things, I guess. I don't know. Or am I? I looked up my channel on Social Blade and I make 2 cents and 17 cents monthly. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yo man, that's a lot of cash, bro. You make more than me, and I make a lot of cash. Even though my $50 that was donated has not moved over to my AdSense account, you know, that's okay. Mike, what's up with my mic? Is it having problems? Because I know every so often I'll just say, I can't handle it. Screw this, man. Can we do a Goliath? Sure. And then I really should plug it into like that so that I can hear it. Oh well. Whole 2-minute ad. Wow. I make $32,000 a year. Mike is fine. We can't hear you. Oh.
Is that better? I hope it's a little bit better. I knew it was a little bit quiet.
What's up, the real Mr. Fishy? Yeah, send me a message. My Xbox is up in the top. And don't worry about me having scissors. So I'll agree to stop watching porn. Alright. I'll try my best. And game, yeah, because my ex, I want to do this when I get an audio. And so I love the interfaces. They're so awesome. Now, I don't know if my SSD is installing or not, because I'm scared it's not. You stop porn. Yes. I agree to stop watching porn. You sleepy? Why don't you lay on my bed? Then you don't got light in your eyes. You guys stretch. Yeah, I've brought my dog's bed up here with me since I'm alone. She's making the stupidest face right now. Increase your mic volume. Is that better? Or is it too quiet? Might be a little bit too quiet. I don't know though. What did I say? Max said that to me. What? I'm gonna ear my friends. Increase the mic volume. I can't hear you. No, I know it's perfect. Anyways, I have OBS. I ear rape every so often. What's up, Lucas? It's the easiest way to get money. What you gotta do is go on Reddit. No. Go to... I don't know. Thank you for the follow and thank you for the host. Greatly appreciated. It's way too loud. Alright, I'll turn it down a little bit more. Is that better? Racks I make. $0. Oh man, that's a lot of cash, man. One of the longest boogers ever. What are you? Are you okay? Chris, you are literally... Why is there... Where are you even finding this stuff? This is so nasty. Why am I watching this? Is it worth doing bucket list? No. Bucket list is not worth it. My dad gives me money. Can you invite me to Forge? You gotta send me a message. I don't know your gamer tag otherwise. Please. Agree to stop. Turn up all the way and yell. Nah, bro. I can't break your guys' ears that bad. Your ears are a worthy cause. You know, you gotta have something to listen to. Something to hear my voice slowly get deeper and deeper. You know, you might not think it's possible. Chris, I'm still wondering where the heck you find these weird things. Please, no more. I don't want to see anymore. No, thank you. No, thank you. Whoa, bro. No, this is not okay. Stop. I don't think people want to join the stream and instantly see that. I still don't know why we broke up. Way to make XP? I don't know. I just played a while. I have like 600 hours in this game, so I've been playing this game for a little while. If you really want to make like a lot of money in XP, just do a lot of laps of Goliath. 6-lap Goliath is an hour long and get you 600 to 700,000. So it's pretty good cash. Good cash, man. You know, it gets kind of repetitive after a while. It's okay, you know. Repetitives are good things. I'm not clicking that link. I am scared. I wouldn't recommend. What level are you? I'm level 564. I'm clicking everyone. Oh my god, don't click it. You don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I know a couple people are level max. That's either because they have like a lot. They've either grinded this game out and have like 1,000+ hours in this game, or they just modded the game. And modding is fun because you can get unlimited money. I have a mod menu on one of my alt accounts, and the money doesn't work on it. It kind of makes me sad. I'll just stop watching porn. He said, I'm not really feeling it. We could still stay in contact. I think we should be in a relationship. Well, you're not spending time with her. That's what it sounds like. You're not like going over to her house. You're probably not giving her sweatshirts. Not taking her movie. Come on, HAB. This is why You're not together with her anymore. You didn't give her enough attention. That's why she broke up with you. That's how I kept my girl for about a year, and then she found some other dude. And that made me sad because me and her, we were in like the 6th grade, and you know, we were pretty nice. We're both playing Minecraft, but you know, Minecraft was big at the time. And yes, I am in 9th grade, not 6th grade. God, you guys are stupid. And it was sad, man. It hurts me. Because, like, you know, that was like my dream girlfriend. Played video games together. She liked a lot of things that I liked. It was lit, and I took her to movie theaters and stuff like that. Really sad. So upset in Troutman, she found, like I said, another guy. She's so much poor, and I did you a favor. What are you doing? Oh, okay, no one. If you want to know, in 9th grade, no one uses lockers. In high school, no one uses lockers. She's a girl. Her name was Tabitha. I still think the Crew 2 has a better backfire. I was on vacation at the time. I took her to the movies, catered her, I gave her money and stuff. I put her a leather jacket that has her name on the side. We use my lockers. High school we do. Wow, then your high school's weird. Do they force you to do lockers, or are the lockers optional? You don't have time to go to a locker. Exactly. That's why we don't use lockers. Plus, you just can carry everything in your backpack. That's what I do. I just have folders that separate every single class. Unless they force you. Wow, your high school sucks. Our high school doesn't care. There's like an option of using a locker, but you know, it's not. So it's because you suck on these nuts. We optionally use lockers. Nice. Hey, I just heard you got infected with ligma. I hope you're alright, man. So you have nothing. What's up, Myth? What are you streaming, dude? Some people have nothing? Oh. We can choose to use it or not. If I were you, I would recommend not. Because it's a lot easier when you don't use it. If you guys want to join, we're going to give away money in a little bit. It won't be much because I don't have much, but I'm still giving away free credits. I need more money. So if you have anyone that can give me a whole bunch of money, you just unbox a knife, give me it. Actually, you have to wait 7 days. But I want to see the screenshot. I'm... Man, my mind moves too fast. I just went from one topic to the other without finishing what I was talking about. I need to control myself. Yeah, if you have someone who can give me a whole bunch of money, let me know. I need it. Something to give away more credits. I just unboxed a knife. Send me a screenshot and give it to me. You should be happy that you're single. You could be retarded with your friends. You have a girlfriend. You can still be retarded with your friends if you have a girlfriend. That's what I did. I bet you on Xbox. Like I said, I need a message, not an ad. I'm chill with my friends. Even a bit of Fortnite. How do you even open up the box? Yeah, but not as much. So it doesn't really matter. I bet you Skizzy got like a $30 knife. Since that's the prices nowadays. Because of the 7-day trade ban. It's really nice, you know? Who doesn't love a nice 7-day trade ban? I love the backfire. No more porn. Sounds something a mom would say. No more porn. I got money. How much money you got? Like credits. Something my mom would go out and be like, start protesting, go in front of like internet, go in front of Microsoft and just get aside and just go, no more. Yeah. Oh wow. What's up, Marshall? Getting arrested for the possession of child pornography. Let's see that, please. Oh my god. Oh, that's not a lot of money. You have 144,000. Yeah, 144,000. That's not much. Fortnite is, yeah, agreed and understood. Yep, I did such a good job. Wow, solid with a 710. Jesus Christ. Who said I would have put this and I'm 4th? Wow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 114 mil. Or not mil. 1,000. That's not a lot of cash though. That's the thing. You know? That was kind of sad. I didn't even finish the game. I can't hear. Yeah, because I'm not plugged in. See, there's no wire coming out. Yeah, so that's why you can't hear me, and that's why no one can hear me. Because you know, nothing's in. So my grandma's on because you guys ever drive it other than leaving on. I need the robot switch my ship. You guys switch spur track rails. Alright, that's funny. Oh my god. That's funny. Oh god. The Nyan Mobile. I'm still gonna check and see if my storage, if it's Reddit yet. See, that's my internal. Oh, please. Everyone's. Oh, buy your car, but I'm not. Keep your cash. Turning 30 your eyes while I'm getting a relationship. Oh, yes. Greatest drifter. Oh no, what shall we do now? Like, I only have 7 mil to give away. And I wanted to hit a sub goal to give away, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Excuse me, sir? Break. This is why you gotta be able to break, you boy. Oh yes. Brings up your mom. Thanks for freeing up, sir. Stop. Because I don't get my parents, then I can drive. I'm scared. What is this? Dirty mind freak. No, why is that even allowed on YouTube? Why, how is YouTube not cracked down on that? Why have you done, oh my god, that's nasty. Oh, why? No. That's not okay. You football cacti, no, Jack. Well, hold on. We'll rip you. Right. It's signed. Well, we don't want to see that. Do you want a Lamborghini? Nah, I don't need one. I don't need one. You're mentally challenged. Oh, breathe. I have one. Wait, I forgot to freaking update my thumbnail. I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Why have I not updated my thumbnail yet? I'm so upsetty spaghetti at myself. Bleed. And of course, YouTube honestly sucks when you're trying to go to live dashboard. Because half the time it won't even work. We'll just say, YouTube is currently unable to handle your request. So now I gotta close out of it, open it up again, then do that, then yes. Yay, I thought you didn't care. Why are you just linking your Gmail? What's up, M yourself? It costs 1.5. Wow, that's not a lot of cash. Let me close some of these other things out. There we go. Come on, T. Here, 1 second. Let me go and pull my my thumbnail that I was actually supposed to use, but I didn't use. Triggered. And I'm not gonna look at your voice message because I can't hear it. I'm just kidding. I can hear it if I... Oh god, I gotta stop having the burps. I seem to burp a lot whenever I eat Hot Pockets. Is that normal? Or should I be burping a lot to Hot Pockets? Let me see. Is it updated yet? Not yet. I hope it will at least. Wow. My body's doing exactly what I don't want it to. Oh, I'm it. Why is there like no one? It's yawning, it's burping, it's everything I really don't want to happen. You know? Oh heck. This must have some pretty tight suspension. Very navigation guys. Yeah, no more! Chris. No more dirty conversation. Alright, I haven't taken a shower today. You know I have. See, you said no more dirty, but I was dirty. See, I got you there, didn't I? I'm breaking the rules. Such a rule breaker. Your family-friendly chatting channel. Yeah, have fun with that. You know, I'm gonna find a link. Why do you have so many weird links? It's almost scary. Oh my god. Honestly. Oh my god. Look at her butt. Because I'm gonna keep checking my storage to see if the SSD is installed yet. I don't know if it installed yet or not. I'm scared. Is it working? Should I unplug it and replug it? The figure 8 course, yeah. Shall I unplug it and replug it? You know it's still analyzing. Probably could break the SSD. I don't know. I see Mercedes like biggest zoot. No. Oh my god, what is this? Rhino the Rock. Seaman Collection and White Rhino. Why? Oh my god, why is there so much nastiness on there? Where do you find this stuff, Chris? I'm gonna have to time you out if you don't stop. It's for a SSD to installers Xbox. Oh, that's 15 laps. 2 laps. I'm going to time out for you, Blake. You can't time out other mods, I don't think. Unless you can, that's pretty magical. Oh wait, what? System setting, system storage, internal. Yeah, I don't think it did it right. Thank you for the follow. Here, wait 1 second. Let me unplug it before. Toasty Caroline. Yes, it's ready. Toasty calorie. Thank you for the follow, Saturn. I might transfer since literally there's like 3 people playing. It'll make everything better. Roblox is the best game. Is that dirty? That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's pretty dirty. See, my toasty calorie is already. That's amazing. Can I play, please? Yeah, send me a message. Eat my hand. No more dirty combos, okay, guys? Stop it with the links. I'm gonna have to put you in timeout if you paste another link. You got it? One more link and you're in timeout. I'm not kidding, dude. I don't even know how you found that side of YouTube. Like, how? Have to stream? Yes. Oh my god, that was fast. Scissors are scary. No, they ain't. Just gonna like cut my hair. No more bad links. No plug-in mic in out fast. No, I'm not gonna plug in my mic. I don't feel like it. Can't tell me what to do. Oh, Bugatti. No, yes. You have to send me a message. Otherwise, I can't get you in here, boy. You got it? Alright, here we go. Gas it. Gas it, fellers. Up this setup soon. I have Amazon Prime, so I get everything in like 2 days off Amazon. That's how I got my SSD so quick. I ordered it on Sunday, I believe. And it's awesome, Dad. I enjoy it. Even though I haven't even been able to transfer any games, it doesn't matter. I have to. Slit yourself with scissors. Wow. You just have to bring up the most depressing stuff, don't you, AJB? You have to bring up the most depressing stuff. Just because I have scissors. Just because I have scissors to open up my all my SDs, and I haven't taken it downstairs yet. You just have to, you have to bring it up. Wow, good job. Man, then a cute couple hours after. Wow, that's pretty lucky. That means you have like an Amazon factory near you. Well, I could tell. We didn't need to know that. You have. To make you stop playing with them. I play with them if I really feel like it. I don't need to know that you had a friend who slit herself and stuff like that. Honestly, I think there's an Amazon factory. No, not an Amazon factory, a facility where they hold all the packages and stuff. I live in Oregon. Yeah, they do. Because they opened up an Amazon store there. Where they open up a Market. Or that's Seattle. Sorry. You're cool, thing, you know. Just to make you more upsetty spaghetti, AJB, guess what? Oh, jeez. Scissors. Scissors. Made for opening things. Dude, stop. Come on. Stop telling depressing things that I don't want to hear. I already got enough depression going on in my life with what's happening with me right now. Your name Foot? Football? Mrs. Ball. Stab the box with that your SSD came in. To upset AJB. Okay. This is what we call scissor box ASMR. I find it to Oh my god. That's hilarious. Alright, let me go see Toast Calorie. How you doing, Toast Calorie? You doing alrighty there? Yes. View contents. Look at how empty that is. I gotta change the name of it. Again. Rename. What shall I name it now? External. I'll just name it Toasty Boy. Toasty Boy. So relaxing. Toasty Boy. XD. I'll probably change it again sometime or another. Oh my god, there's so many I can still fit. Alright, there we go. Yep, it's named Toasty Boy XD. Alright, let me transfer some games over really quickly. Let's see y'all. I am the all-seeing. Alright, let me go back to internal. Transfer Horizon 3. How do I transfer games? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. So relaxing. ASMR. No, that's not what I wanted. I want to go into settings and transfer to Toasty Boy. I'm first gonna set that as capture location. I've been formatted. Oh, okay. That's kind of stupid. Alright, transfer. Transfer from to. Maybe if I do this. Is that how it works? Yes, that is. Alright, so I want to transfer that. That's 53 gigs. Here, let me do calculator so that I know I don't destroy my SSD. 53.8 plus 62.4. That's 116. Crew 2 plus 24 plus, that's 140. Yeah, that's all I need. Oh, it had it in the bottom corner. I'm not the smartest. Move selected. Alright, we'll just... You're about to move 9 things to Toasty Boy XD. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep it like that. It's perfect. What's up, Aggressive? Sorry, I just wanted... oh, move. I just wanted to transfer him really quickly. Best name. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping Toasty Boy XD. Alright, did it transfer? Hey, it did. Oh, they all got to install again. Heck. It said it didn't have to install. It said I just had to transfer. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's fast. Jesus Christ. And you guys, this is why an SSD is better. Look how fucking fast that thing is. But it's also just transferring. It's not installing games. I want to install a game and try it. Look at my messages. Let me look at live chat. YT toasted you any? What? Says anything dirty when I was gone. What's up, NJC? Oh, fine, gentlemen. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just give me a second. I'm transferring a couple of games to my SSD really quickly. So then I can, like, do things. No, I can't help it, man. Alright, let me see how far, oh, this is gonna take a little minute. Just gotta transfer all these things. What is Horizon 3 VIP? That's how I get double money on my wheel spins. That's what VIP be better than this. I can't help it, it's fast. I can't control it, man. I can't even play Horizon 3 right now. Or maybe I can while it's transferring. I don't know. But I think I'm in the stream for now. Yeah, Fortnite. I only have it for whenever friends come over. And you know, I only stream whenever I have friends come over. And that's the reason why I have it. I don't ever play it. I can promise you that. But I think I'm in the stream today. Yeah. We'll probably have a stream tomorrow to test things out. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll do Discord. AJB, you're killing me. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Pup.